Hello, welcome to this tutorial. Today, we are going to talk about common nouns. Let's get started. Okay, so a noun is a word used to identify people, places, or things. These nouns are called common nouns. Or a noun is a word used to name a particular one of these, and that is called a proper noun. For example, in the sentence, you can buy coffee at Starbucks. Coffee is a common noun. It is a word used to identify a thing. Starbucks, on the other hand, is a proper noun because it is used to identify a particular place. Now, a common noun is a noun showing a class of objects or a concept, as opposed to a particular individual. For example, there was a sofa, 2 chairs, and a wardrobe in the room. Note that the common nouns are general names. They are not capitalized unless they begin a sentence or are part of a title. For example, capitals of the countries are usually very large. The word capital is at the beginning of a sentence, so it's capitalized. And in this sentence, London is the capital of Great Britain. The word capital is not capitalized. Now, when we add s to a noun, it becomes more than one, or plural. For example, flower, flowers, dog, dogs. And nouns ending in s, ss, sh, ch, x, z, or o, we add es to it so that we can make a plural or more than one. For example, bus, buses, watch, watches, box, boxes, potato, potatoes. And nouns ending in y change into I plus es when we want to make a plural. For example, baby, babies. And nouns ending in f or fe change into f, ve plus s to make a plural. For example, life, lives, wolf, wolves. But belief turns into beliefs. Chef turns into chefs. Now here are some nouns that are irregular. For example, the singular form of the word man is man. In the plural, men. Woman, women. Person, people. Child, children. Tooth, teeth. Foot, feet. Mouse, mice. Now let's practice a bit. As earlier mentioned, a common noun is a noun showing a class of objects or a concept as opposed to a particular individual. Now I want you to read the sentence, fruit and vegetables are good for you, and underline these nouns. Fruits, vegetables are the nouns. Now again, common nouns are general names. They are not capitalized unless they begin a sentence or are part of a title. I want you to read this sentence. Books can help you learn something, and underline these nouns. Books. Great. Now again, most of the time we add s to singular nouns to show more than one plural. What is the plural form of the word map? Maps. The word cake? Cakes. And if the singular form ends in s, ss, sh, ch, x, z, or o, add es to make it plural. More than one. The word sandwich? Sandwiches. Cross? Crosses. Fox? Foxes. Tomato? Tomatoes. And if the singular noun ends in y, again change y into I and add es to make it plural. More than one. Try with the word here, lily. Lilies. And if the singular noun ends in f or fe, f is often changed into ve before adding s to make it plural. Try with the word wife. Wives. And calf? Calves. Okay, so some nouns do not follow any of the rules explained earlier. They are irregular. For example, a mouse is a small rodent. Try to make it plural in this following sentence. Mice can find their way into your house. Okay, now here is a short story using common nouns. I want you to listen as I read so you see how they are used in real life conversation. After I'm done, make sure you understand all the grammar and read aloud yourself to work on your own fluency and pronunciation. I'm going grocery shopping in a bit. Could I get you anything? I think we're running out of milk. You should buy that. And I don't mind some cookies or candies. Okay, I'll put it on my list. Anything else? You can't look in the fridge and just buy whatever you feel like we need. Oh, and don't forget to grab the newspaper on your way back home. I'd really appreciate that. Okay. Now time for you to practice on your own. Try to transform the following singular nouns into plural. Light, man, life, lady, tax. Next, find mistakes in the following sentences. A. Don't forget to take your jacket. It's really cold outside today. B. Your foot are really cold. You are freezing. C. Elizabeth is a doctor in a local hospital. D. I like high-waisted jeans a lot. I feel really stylish wearing them. E. There are many thieves in this area. Be careful. Now, let's check your answers. Light, lights. Man, men. Life, lives. Lady, ladies. Tax, taxes. Don't forget to take your jacket. It's really cold outside. Your feet are really cold. You are freezing. Elizabeth is a doctor in a local hospital. I like high-waisted jeans a lot. I feel really stylish wearing them. There are many thieves in this area. Be careful. Hello. Welcome to this tutorial. Today, we are going to talk about proper nouns. Let's get started. Now, a noun is a word used to identify people, places, or things. These kinds of nouns are called common nouns, or a noun is a word used to name a particular one of these. And those kinds of nouns are called proper nouns. For example, in the sentence, we have you can buy coffee at Starbucks. Now the word Starbucks is a proper noun because it is a word used to name a particular place. Starbucks. And on the other hand, the word coffee is a common noun because it is a word used to identify a thing. Now, a proper noun is a noun that refers to a unique thing, such as names, names of cities, planets, corporations, etc. But a common noun usually refers to a class of things. For example, London is the capital of Great Britain. London, name of a city. Great Britain, name of a country. Also note that proper nouns are unique names, and so they are capitalized. So for example, here we have Olivia wants to travel around Europe next year. The word Olivia is a unique name, so it's capitalized. The same with the word Europe. We should also capitalize proper nouns that are names of festivals. For example, Christmas and Thanksgiving are my two favorite holidays. Now, the proper nouns Christmas and Thanksgiving are names of festivals, and so they should be capitalized. We should also capitalize the name of a person's title. For example, everything depends on President Trump and his decision. The proper noun president is the title of Trump, and so it should be capitalized. Also, we should capitalize the names of books, films, plays, and paintings. We use capital letters for the nouns, adjectives, and verbs in the titles. For example, I've just finished reading The Old Man and the Sea. The Old Man and the Sea is the title of the book I've just finished reading. Now, sometimes we use a person's name to refer to something they have created. For example, we were listening to Mozart the other day. I'm reading an Irish Murdoch now. Now, when you use a word about a family member, for example, mom, dad, uncle, capitalize it only if the word is being used exactly as you would use a name. In other words, if you were addressing the person directly. If the word is not being used as a name, it's not capitalized. Now, for example, in this sentence we have, please ask dad if he can buy wine on his way home. The word dad is used to address the person directly, so it's capitalized. And in this sentence, is your dad coming over for dinner? The word dad is not capitalized because it's not being used as a name. Now, whenever you see a capitalized word, question whether or not it is a proper noun. Make sure that the capitalized word is in fact a noun, as there are also proper adjectives. For example, in this sentence we have Asia is one of the continents of the world. The word Asia is the name of the continent, so it's a proper noun. And in the sentence we have, I don't really like Asian food. The word Asian is a proper adjective. It is a word used to describe the noun food. Now, let's review some points and practice a bit. I want you to read the following sentence and underline the nouns that refer to a unique thing. Brenda went to Germany last year. He liked Berlin and Munich the most. Brenda, Germany, Berlin, Munich. Name of a person, country, city. Note that we should also capitalize proper nouns that refer to festivals, people's title, the name of books, films, plays, and paintings. Let's start with festivals. Read the following sentence and underline the proper noun that refers to festivals. When are we celebrating Easter this year? Easter. People's title? You need to contact Dr. Drake to receive further information. Doctor. The names of books, films, plays, or paintings. I'm dying to see Heartbreak House. Heartbreak House. Also, sometimes we use a person's name to refer to something they have created. Read the following sentence and find a word that refers to that something a person has created. I heard that a Van Gogh was sold for $20 million. Van Gogh. Now, when you use a word about a family member, for example, mom, dad, uncle, capitalize it only if the word is being used exactly as you would use a name. In other words, if you were addressing the person directly. Read the following sentences and decide in which sentence the word mom should be capitalized. Please ask mom if she knows that I'll be late. Does your mom know that I'll come home later today? Great. Now, whenever you see a capitalized word, make sure you question whether or not it is a proper noun. Make sure that the capitalized word is in fact a noun, as there are also proper adjectives. Now let's practice. At Easter, kids get candies from Easter bunnies. Which Easter is a proper adjective and which is a proper noun? Great. Now here is a short story using proper nouns. Listen as I read so you can see how they are used in real-life conversation. After I'm done, make sure you understand all the grammar and read aloud yourself to work on your own fluency and pronunciation. Emma, what did you get for Christmas? My mom and dad got me a Polaroid. I was beyond happy. Wow, that's such a cool gift. Yeah, I know. And what did you get? My parents bought me a trip to New York for 5 days. I've never been to the East Coast, so I'm looking forward to it. I'll go there in the summer though. That's amazing. Don't forget to take photos. Now time for you to practice on your own. Read the following sentences and decide whether the underlined words should be capitalized. A. Honestly, I don't really like Coca-Cola. B. My Aunt Kelly is a wonderful person. C. See the list of 2018 Oscar nominations, including Best Pictures, Best Actors and Actresses, and more. D. I'm sure you like Pride and Prejudice. E. Maybe we should get some fast food for dinner. F. Pam studied engineering at college. G. Texas is the second largest state in the United States by both area and population. H. When I saw a Monet for the first time, I was blown away. I. Kate doesn't like winter months that much. J. Under the U.S. Constitution, each state is given a number of electoral votes in rough proportion to its population. Now, let's check your answers. Honestly, I don't really like Coca-Cola. Capitalized. My Aunt Kelly is a wonderful person. See the list of 2018 Oscar nominations, including Best Picture, Best Actors and Actresses, and more. I'm sure you'd like Pride and Prejudice. Maybe we should get some fast food for dinner. Pam studied engineering at college. Texas is the second largest state in the United States by both area and population. When I saw a Monet for the first time, I was blown away. Kate doesn't like winter months that much. Under the U.S. Constitution, each state is given a number of electoral votes in rough proportion to its population. Thank you for watching this tutorial.